everyone, Dr. Rodman with Sports Chiropractic, and today we're talking about why people are scared of chiropractors and some of the top things that we've heard from our patients that have given us this list, this video for you. So this all happened about a week or two ago. I had a patient, he said, Dr. Rodman, I've come into you 2 times. After the first visit, I felt amazing. I told my wife, she needs to come see you for her issue, and she was like, no chiropractors, no. And he's like, why is that? Why are people so scared of chiropractors? And I said, that's a great topic. So what we did is we asked about 50 of our patients that week, what have you heard? Why are people scared of chiropractors? Well, we put together this list. We have 4 answers. They were pretty consistent. And these were the top answers that we heard. And the first one that we heard was that chiropractic is risky. There is truth that 1 in 6 million neck adjustments may cause a stroke. And the truth about that is that same person would actually have a stroke even if they extended their head and left it in a sink while their hairstylist was washing their hair for a long period of time. A lot of times it's not because of a very rough neck adjustment, but it's because that person actually had an underlying disease process that was weakening their vertebral artery in their neck, and extension can tether or rip that. So, there is truth to that, absolutely, but there are tests that can rule that out before we ever do anything to reduce the risk even more, and we don't always hear about all the side effects of medications and that 250,000 people have died from opioids, or 1 in 250 people that walk into a hospital will die. Those statistics aren't out there as much as the neck adjustment and the 1 in 6 million. Chiropractic is researched to be the most effective thing for neck and back pain, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that we can treat, but it's also very safe, probably one of the most safest therapies and one of the most cost-effective therapies compared to surgeries. So there's so many things that we can help with. If you're scared, we can always do other things. We don't have to adjust you. We can do massage work, stretching, activator tools, which are very mild light force adjustments that we use on infants and elderly and osteoporosis. So there's a lot of ways to reduce the risk. So to not ever go to a chiropractor because you're scared, you are going to be the one missing out and not getting all the great health benefits of getting adjusted. The second thing that we heard from our patients is that they had a previous bad experience with a chiropractor. And we understand this. There's good and there's bad in any profession. And maybe you went to a chiropractor that was not listening to your goals and was just trying to sell you something, or sell you some things that you didn't need. Or maybe that person was a very rough adjuster and didn't the techniques that they used weren't what you wanted. So we understand that, but to totally give up on the profession after one bad experience, is you're going to miss out on some of the great benefits that we talked about earlier. The next thing that we heard about was that people just weren't sure what chiropractors do. A lot of us think about neck and back pain, and they know that we're researched to be the most effective thing for helping neck and back pain. But I had a patient yesterday, and she had a groin strain, and she was living with it for about 3 weeks. It wasn't going away, and her friend's like, why don't you go see Dr. Rodman? And she's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. A lot of people, even if they've been here before and we've mentioned what we do, sometimes they just don't remember. But as sports chiropractors, we treat soft tissue, neuromusculoskeletal. We're treating nerve, muscle, and soft tissue. We're treating, the joints as well. And anything that's not catastrophically fractured or torn or ruptured, we can help with. And if we can't help with, we can diagnose and get you to the right place. We work with orthopedics a lot. We work with athletic trainers. We work with personal trainers, physical therapists, acupuncturists, dentists, all these combined to help us give you the best care so we can triage you, determine where you need to go if we can't help you. But there's so many things that we can help with, is sprains and strains and misalignments, and those little things that just aren't surgical, we can help with. And the last thing, number 4, was that people were scared of the cost. So most chiropractors do accept insurance, and if they don't accept insurance, they have usually pretty affordable cash rates or cash plans. However, we do know that there are some chiropractors out there that have scared some people with these long, big, care plans and very expensive costs initially. So $5,000 or $10,000 down for your treatment for the year. And it's a little bit of a red flag. How do you know how many visits it's going to take to fix somebody. So that is a little bit of a red flag. However, there are some instances where long treatment plans are needed and necessary. So if you're getting scoliosis or corrective care and someone's trying to change the shape of your bones, change the shape of your spine, which has been that way for many, many years, it does take some consistency with treatment to try to, remodel it in a different position. So that is not abnormal to see a year worth of care if you're getting like scoliosis or you have major corrections that need to be done to the spine. So that's not totally abnormal, but for a sprain or a strain or a disc issue, an acute injury, and you're being sold a $10,000 treatment plan for a year, I would be very careful of that. If you have any questions about the services that you're being offered or the cost, you can always email me at the email address right here. We'd love to help you out. If you're in the South Florida area, I hope this video opens your eyes to some of the things that we do. Hopefully it takes away some of the scariness of coming into a chiropractor, because there really are so many great health benefits. I'm so thankful, that I found this profession to help people, but I'm so thankful for myself to have found chiropractic care to help me with so many of my injuries. And, I do not know where I would be today. I not know how I would function today, at all without chiropractic care in my life and being adjusted and the so many times that they saved me when I had so many injuries. So I just want to pass that on to you, share this with you, and I hope this video opens your eyes. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us. Dr. Rodman, have a great day.